Dave has $60,000 saved, and 4 of the 7 countries on this list won't even open the door for that. The golden visa dream is real, but it's been quietly repriced. So Dave did what any skeptical electrician from Columbus would do. He ran the numbers. All of them. Coming up, the one country where Dave's Social Security check is literally the visa, the European option that's still affordable, but barely, and only if you know the loophole, the country most Americans can't find on a map that has the world's best beef and a cost of living that'll make your jaw drop, and the big tax lie that every competitor video gets wrong. Dave is 64, retired electrician, Columbus, Ohio, $1,800 a month from Social Security, $60,000 in savings. He's not rich. He's not broke. He's exactly the kind of guy these programs were supposedly designed for, except nobody told him the rules changed. His 3 questions for every country on this list. Can I actually afford the entry ticket? Will the IRS still take its cut even if I leave? And what does Tuesday morning actually look like there? Because a residency program is just paperwork. It's the Tuesday morning that matters. Country 1, Portugal. Dave had heard the name 100 times. Buy a property, get residency, path to a European passport. Sounds perfect. Here's the problem. That program died in October 2023. The real estate route was eliminated entirely under Law 56/2023. The minimum now is 500,000 euros in qualifying investment funds, not property, funds. Dave's $60,000 doesn't touch 500,000 euros. Portugal is out. And if you've seen a YouTube video in the last year telling you to buy a 350 apartment in Lisbon for residency, that video is dangerously out of date. Dave's verdict: beautiful country, wrong price tag. Next. Country 2, Greece. The golden visa still exists, but Greece quietly repriced it in September 2024. Athens, Thessaloniki, Mykonos, Santorini, 800,000 euros minimum, single property, at least 120 square meters. The rest of Greece, 400,000. There is a 250 option, but it's only for converting industrial buildings or restoring landmarks. Not exactly what Dave had in mind. Dave's verdict on Greece: out of reach on the standard routes. The 250 option is real but narrow. You'd need to find a specific conversion project and navigate a 12-month processing backlog. One more thing. If you're thinking about renting it on Airbnb to offset costs, Greece explicitly prohibits short-term rentals on golden visa properties. Violation means permit revocation. Dave files Greece under maybe in another life. Country 3, Panama. And this is where the scorecard gets interesting. Panama's Pensionado visa isn't property-based at all. It's income-based. The threshold is $1,000 a month in guaranteed lifetime pension income. Dave gets $1,800. He clears it by $800 without spending a cent of his savings. But here's the move. If Dave buys a Panamanian property worth at least $100,000, the income threshold drops to $750 a month. He's already over it either way. And that property purchase gives him a real asset. Permanent residency from day one. No temporary phase. No waiting period. Panama uses the US dollar. No exchange rate headaches. Tuesday morning in Boquete. Dave wakes up at 3,900 feet above sea level. Perpetual spring. He walks to a coffee farm. Literally walks. It's 5 minutes. The expat community here is tight enough that he'd find a poker game within a week. Panama City is a 45-minute flight away for any serious medical care. The Pensionado card also gets him 50% off hotels midweek, 25% off restaurants, 30% off entertainment. Dave's verdict? Best fit on the list. Country 4, Georgia. Not the state, the country. In the Caucasus, between the Black Sea and the mountains. Dave had never considered it. He probably should have. As of March 2026, the property threshold for residency was raised to $150,000. the first change since 2019. That's $90,000 above Dave's savings. But here's the thing. U.S. citizens can enter Georgia visa-free for up to 365 days. Dave can go live there for a year before spending $1 on residency. Tuesday morning in Tbilisi, Dave eats khinkali for breakfast, giant soup dumplings, 50 cents each at a local spot. He picks up a bottle of Georgian wine, 8,000 years of winemaking tradition, for $3 at the corner store. The metro costs 20 cents a ride. One expat who moved from New Jersey put it simply, "The quality of life I get here is better than what I used to have back home." A comfortable single life runs about $1,500 a month. The catch? Georgian script is completely alien. Outside tourist areas, English is sparse. Dave would be Google translating every pharmacy visit. And some sources still cite the old $100,000 threshold. That changed in March 2026. Don't trust a blog post from 2022. Dave's verdict? Within reach with a small mortgage or partial savings liquidation. The 365-day visa-free trial is a unique advantage no other country on this list offers. Country 5, Paraguay. Dave had to look it up on a map. Landlocked South America, sandwiched between Brazil and Argentina. Population 7 million. And it has what might be the most affordable residency by investment program in the world right now. $70,000 committed to the Paraguayan economy. Real estate, business, financial instruments. Direct permanent residency. No temporary phase. $70,000 is $10,000 above Dave's savings. That's the tightest gap on the entire list. Tuesday morning in Asunción. A full lunch costs $3. The beef is world-class. Paraguay is a top 5 global beef exporter. The pace is genuinely, almost aggressively slow. Estimated cost of living for a single retiree, $1,200 to $1,800 a month. That's the lowest on this list, though the Asunción data is thinner than we'd like, so treat that range as an estimate. Dave's verdict on Paraguay. Most affordable entry on the list, least known country on the list, which means lowest competition and a genuine frontier feel. The downside? Almost no English spoken. Summers hit 40 degrees Celsius, and the expat infrastructure is nowhere near Panama or Mexico. But for a guy who wants to stretch his money and doesn't need hand-holding, Paraguay deserves a serious look. Country 6, Montenegro. Tiny Balkan country on the Adriatic. Population 620,000. EU candidate. Not a member yet, but modernizing fast. The property threshold for residency is 150,000 euros in assessed taxable value. That's roughly $165,000. Above Dave's savings, but the lowest property threshold in Europe. And what you get for that money is genuinely extraordinary. Tuesday morning in Kotor. Dave has his coffee inside 9th century walls with a view of the bay. Fresh fish for dinner, local lamb, grilled lamb. The old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Outside summer, it's quiet, low crime, and genuinely community-sized. One important caveat: Montenegro is not Schengen. A Montenegrin residence permit does not give you free movement across Europe. That surprises a lot of people. Country 7, Mexico. And here's where Dave's assumption falls apart. He assumed buying property in Mexico would get him residency. It doesn't. Mexico has no property for residency program. Residency is income or savings-based, and the 2026 thresholds are higher than you'd think. Roughly $4,600 a month in income, or about $78,000 in savings, depending on which consulate you apply through. Dave's $1,800 a month doesn't clear the income bar. His $60,000 in savings is actually just under the savings threshold too. Mexico is the closest country geographically, has the most developed American expat infrastructure of anything on this list, and costs $1,500 to $2,000 a month to live comfortably. But it's not a property for residency play. Dave files Mexico under misunderstood, worth revisiting separately, but not what it says on the tin. Now the scorecard. And the number that matters most is Dave's $60,000. Here's how the 7 countries stack up against that single constraint. Portugal, 500,000 euros in funds, out. Greece, standard routes, 400 to 800,000 euros, out. Montenegro, 150,000 euros, about $165,000, above savings, but Europe's lowest. Georgia, $150,000, 90 above savings, doable with a small mortgage. Mexico, not a property program, savings threshold 78,000, just above Dave's 60. Panama, income-based, Dave already qualifies. Paraguay, $70,000, 10 above Dave's savings, the tightest gap. Now the tax question. Because every competitor video loves to say, move to Panama, pay 0 tax. And that's technically true, for Panamanian taxes on foreign income. Panama taxes only territorial income, so does Paraguay. Dave's Social Security and pension? 0 local tax in both countries. Sounds great. Here's what those videos don't tell you. The IRS doesn't care where you live. U.S. citizens owe federal tax on worldwide income regardless of country. Dave still files a Form 1040 from Boquete. The foreign tax credit and the foreign earned income exclusion. $132,900 for tax year 2026 are the tools that provide real relief. But they require a tax professional who knows expat rules. The 0 tax claim is a half-truth. The full truth is, lower tax burden, not 0. That's still worth a lot. Just don't fire your accountant. If you're following Dave's research and want to see where the crew ends up next, hit subscribe. We rotate through the whole cast: Linda, Robert, Jim, and Carol. Different budgets, different priorities, same honest scorecard. Now the hard parts. Whichever country Dave picks, he's moving away from his 2 adult kids. That's not a line item on a spreadsheet. Distance from family is the thing that makes people reverse course after 6 months. Not the bureaucracy, not the language, not the heat. It's the Tuesday morning when nobody calls. The bureaucracy is real too. Residency applications involve lawyers, translated documents, government offices that operate on their own schedule. Panama's processing runs 3 to 10 months. Georgia's investor route is faster. Estimates suggest 30 to 45 days, but those figures aren't officially confirmed. Budget for legal fees, budget for delays, and verify everything with a licensed immigration attorney before you commit a dollar. None of this is legal advice. Dave's honest scorecard. He started looking for a loophole, a cheap property that hands him a European passport. What he found is a market that's been repriced. The Western European doors are mostly closed or moved out of his range. The real value in 2026 is in places most Americans can't find on a map. A hillside city in the Caucasus, a landlocked South American country with the world's best beef, a medieval Adriatic bay town that costs a third of Italy. For Dave specifically, Panama is the best fit. His $1,800 a month already clears the bar. Immediate permanent residency, dollar currency, a tight expat community in Boquete. Paraguay is the wild card. $70,000 entry, 10 above his savings, lowest cost of living on the list, and almost no competition. Georgia is the trial run, 365 days visa-free to test it before spending anything. The question isn't which program looks best on paper. It's which country Dave wants to have coffee in on a Tuesday morning, because that's where he's going to spend the next 20 years. If this got you thinking, we've already gone deep on property buying in Mexico and Alicante, Spain, and Linda's breakdown of retiring in Sevilla on $2,100 a month is worth your time if Europe is still calling. Links are in the description. Which country surprised you most on Dave's list? Drop it in the comments and tell us your age, your monthly income, and your dream destination. We read every one. Dave's still at that kitchen table in Columbus. The legal pad has 7 countries on it now, with notes in the margins. 2 of them have circles around them. He hasn't booked a flight yet, but he's stopped saying probably not. Next time, we follow Robert, 67, Pittsburgh, $16.50 a month, mild heart condition, as he stress tests the healthcare in one of these same cities. That one gets specific. See you there.